Well, apparently the Mini trend continues, and now it is the Amiga's turn. Greetings gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Retro Raider. My name is Johnny Retro, and that is right guys, we are going to get an Amiga Mini. First of all, let me just start by saying this. If you follow my channel, you guys know I'm a huge supporter of the mini consoles. I think that it is a great vehicle for people that just want, that quickie and easy access to some of the nostalgia from those childhood memories, gaming memories, right? And they're easy to use. It's pretty much just plug and play, and you really don't have to deal with stuff like updates or emulation and stuff like that, because let's face it, not everybody is into the original hardware. Not everybody's collecting retro video games, and these options are way more cheaper compared to the original ones. And there's also people that don't want to deal with emulators on computers or build Raspberry Pis and emulator machines. And even though they're not perfect and some of these products are way better than others, the mini consoles and mini systems are just fun. Now, if you remember, a couple of years ago I've actually made a video where I was talking about systems and consoles and computers, whatever, that I would like to see on a mini format. And the Amiga, the Commodore Amiga, was one of them. I think it is great, and it makes sense. It makes sense to have this machine on a mini format, because collecting for the Amiga, if you're going through the original route, right, the original hardware, it's kind of complex, and it is not cheap. It is complex to collect for. First of all, you have a bunch of different model revisions, and there's software incompatibilities with some of them. Some of the most appealing models are actually a little bit hard to find, and they're not that cheap. Then if you want to upgrade them in order for you to read games through a pen drive or something like that, because let's not forget that these machines used floppy disks, right? And those are not a very good investment, in my opinion, if you're going to buy original games or physical games, because one thing is to have a game or information on the cartridge, but floppy disks, there's a good chance that even if they're sealed, they might not work. So yeah, if you have the original thing and if you want to modify it, you're going to need some skills, and you're going to need to invest a little bit more money. Another route, of course, it's emulation on computers, but again, not everybody is into that. And the Amiga is a very important piece of gaming history. I didn't grow up with the Amiga. I believe that the original Amiga was released back in 87, 86, 87. I was not even born. I was born in 88. And when I started gaming, I was always a console gamer. I started on the Mega Drive and I just moved forward. But now looking back, especially during the 16-bit era, I think that this was, the pinnacle of 2D gaming. And if you like the sound, the graphics, and the type of games that you will play on systems like, the Mega Drive or Genesis or the Super Nintendo/Super Famicom, let me tell you, the Amiga has some great stuff. So the only contact that I had with the Amiga really was through emulators. Now, to have the chance to actually have, a physical product, a console, that provides me the opportunity to experience these games on, on my modern setup, on my nice 4K TV, with just an easy setup, right? It's just plug and play. I'm into it. And believe me, if you want to start digging into the rabbit hole and exploring the amazing library of the Commodore Amiga, you will be mind blown. And guys, let me give a huge shout out to my good friend Pedro from It's a Pixel Thing. I will leave the link of his channel down below, and if you guys want to know more about the history of the Commodore Amiga, some of the best arcade ports that you can play on the computer, or the top 10 or top 20 shooters, beat 'em ups, platformers, you name it, just check out It's a Pixel Thing on YouTube, link down below. But now let's go back to the Amiga Mini and see a little bit more information and background about this upcoming system. So first of all, I believe that this new machine will emulate the advanced graphics architecture of the A500 model. Yeah, I believe that the Amiga 1200 is one of the best options if you want to go with the most powerful hardware and with the most compatibility, if we're talking about the original hardware. Aside from the actual machine, we are going to get a mouse with 2 buttons and also a gamepad with 8 buttons. The mouse, of course, we're talking about a computer, and the gamepad, I think that it is a phenomenal choice, because back in the day, people also used to play, with a joystick and also with a couple of controllers that were compatible with the Amiga. And of course that it will depend on your gameplay style, gameplay preference, and of course the type of game that you are actually playing, so smart move. Now the A500 Mini will also work as a USB keyboard for PC if you want to use it like that. It comes with 25 pre-installed games, and we already know 12 of those games. We have Alien Breed 3D, Another World, ATR All-Terrain Racing, Battle Chess, Cadaver, Kickoff 2, Pinball Dreams, Simon the Sorcerer, Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe, The Chaos Engine, Worms the Director's Cut, and Zool Ninja of the Ninth Dimension. Nice selection so far, but I would like to see more games. I mean, just 25 games for a library that it is huge, it is massive. It could be more games. But the good news are that out of the box, we are going to be able to just plug more games into the machine. Of course, that we are going able to do some filters, like if you want that good old school CRT feel to it, it will work at both 50 and 60 Hz. It is going to be available early next year, 2022, and the price, well, $129.99. And this is what got me a little bit apprehensive. The price. I don't think that the price is right. I don't want to contradict myself, and yes, I said that, a machine like this is different from a Raspberry Pi. But the thing is that the Raspberry Pi is really cheap. Even if you're getting, nice cables, a good controller, etc., it's still very cheap. And if we compare with other options that we have on the market, like the Nintendo mini consoles, I believe that the NES Classic was $49.99, I believe, or $59.99, something like that. The Mega Drive Mini was $79.99. Even the Sony PlayStation Mini was $99.99. So 130 euros. I believe that is a little bit expensive for a machine like this. But, we are going to get the actual machine, of course. We are going to get the mouse and the controller. So my initial thoughts after the initial hype. I don't know if this thing is going to, sell out. First of all, because, again, we're not talking about Nintendo or Sega or Sony. We're talking about Commodore Amiga, not as popular, even though it has a huge cult following. And I believe that the majority of the Amiga fans will prefer the original hardware. But as a retro gamer, as someone that likes to explore these libraries from the past, I'm definitely interested in this product. Although 130 euros, I think that I'm going to wait a little bit. Sometimes these decisions go wrong because, sometimes these products sell out and, scalpers out there. So I don't know, I think that I will keep an eye on it. Let's see what the future holds. Let's wait for some games, maybe some more updates on the actual machine. Maybe it will do more stuff, it will be more versatile. But still, I'm very curious with this upcoming machine. And yeah, I think that it is going to be a good gateway for us that want to start to explore the amazing library of the Commodore Amiga. And guys, please let me know down below, what do you think about this upcoming product? What do you think about the game selection, the price tag? Are you interested on this product at all? And also let me know if you're an Amiga fan. And just for fun, also let me know your favorite Commodore Amiga games. So let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have the extra time, feel free to follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of the gaming community, and game a lot.